Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. Today we're talking about fragrances. Of course, that's what this channel is all about. And guys, okay, so the fragrance that we're talking about I had before, and for some reason I decided to repurchase it. I don't know why. I just felt compelled to revisit this scent because I know with fragrances, sometimes our nose can perceive it very differently after a while. And I kept seeing this bottle over and over again. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna try it out again and hope for the best, because the first time that I tried this scent, I was a little disappointed. It wasn't exactly what I thought it was gonna be, but we are going to do pretty much a first impressions type of deal, and I'm going to talk about it and all of that stuff. But if you're new to my channel, my name is Karina Waldron. I would absolutely love it if you go ahead and subscribe. Also turn your post notifications so you're notified every time I upload a new video. We upload weekly on this channel, at least 3 videos a week. And let's go ahead and just start talking about this fragrance. Okay, so you guys will probably see from the title, maybe I won't add it, maybe I will. So I went ahead and got this beauty from Giorgio Armani. This is from their Prive line, and I will say the private line from Giorgio Armani is beautiful, just the way that it looks. I mean, I'm gonna give you guys a really close-up of this bottle, and you guys like, oh, this is just the work of art. Everything about this bottle is just gorgeous and eye-catching. This fragrance is a pricey one, not gonna lie, but I have been really intrigued to revisit. I think the first time I tried this scent was probably 3 years ago, and I was like, it's all right. But I do love Tuberose fragrances now if they're done in the right way. Okay, I like a more modern, elegant Tuberose scent rather than a super vintage Tuberose scent. So this is mainly Tuberose from what I remember anyways, but I'm gonna go ahead and look up the notes for you guys before even spraying this. But I forgot to totally say the name of the fragrance. It is Rouge Malachite, and hopefully I'm not butchering it too much. I am not French, so you know my accent is gonna be totally different, but I'm on the actual Armani website, and it says the 100 ml or 3.38 ounce I can't talk today is 340 Canadian, and then the 50 ml or 1.69 ounces is 270 Canadian. So those are Canadian prices, so definitely a lot cheaper for US pricing. For some reason, it wasn't giving me the entire description of the fragrance, so I just went ahead and got on Fragrantica. So the main accords is white floral, amber, tuberose, animalic, soft spicy, yellow floral, woody, sweet, and musky, according to Fragrantica. This is a 2016 creation, and the nose behind this is Pascal Gaurin. I'll probably butcher that for sure. So let's talk about these notes. Top notes is tuberose, pink pepper, and clary sage. And in the middle, we have tuberose again. We have jasmine, ylang ylang. I love ylang ylang in my fragrances now. And there is benzoin, orange blossom, and cashmeron. And then in the base, we have tuberose again and amber. So definitely a tuberose fragrance from what I am seeing here. And I hope that the tuberose is fresh, it's elegant, it is modern. Okay, so that's what we're gonna try out today. Again, I tried this years ago and I really don't remember, but I do reminisce not being impressed. I don't know why I decided to go ahead and get it again. I think it's the bottle, and that's the thing with me. Every time I see a beautiful bottle, I just want it in my collection. This is the 100 ml bottle. Fabulous, like fabulous bottle. There's a lot of weight to it, by the way, guys. The cap not so much actually, but the bottle itself does have quite a bit of weight to it, and I love the plaque on here. It's just beautiful. So I'm gonna go and spray that on my skin rather than a tester strip. Nice atomizer. Okay. Ooh. Oh, this is spicy, definitely tuberose, but it's a very creamy, light tuberose. I'm not getting a heavy, old school kind of tuberose scent from this. it does have this, a little bit of this like bubble gummy kind of feel. Like, I don't know, maybe it's that the ylang ylang mixing in with the tuberose. You are gonna get the jasmine in here. I do love the opening. The opening, I got this more like spicy green tone, like a touch of spicy green tone, but it is subsiding. I really wish that it stayed more, because I really love that kick of spice. So this is turning out to be a very creamy tuberose fragrance. It's warm, and I'm not getting too much spice anymore after that dry down. It's not super spicy, but it's definitely creamy. It is tuberose for sure, lots of white floral tones, and it's warm from that amber. This sort of reminds me of Elie Saab's fragrance, Essence something, Essence number 9. I can't remember. I would try and put it over here, but it's very similar to that in a way. It is settling quite quickly to me. Like, it's not super complex. It's not super complex. It is settling very softly on the skin, and it's not very loud. Like, it's not projecting. Even when I did that initial spray, it wasn't like a bubble in front of me, right? It was very close to the skin, and that's what it's becoming, very close to the skin. This is very elegant. Not so much sexy, but definitely elegant. It still has a little bit of a mature touch. Not so much vintage smelling, but definitely has more of a mature touch. But I don't feel like it projects loud. So this is one that I would probably overspray. I'm gonna do another spray of that just to compare the opening again. Oh yeah, that opening is stunning. There is that like green, sharp, spicy tone in here that I love. But see, it starts to dry down and kind of mellow out as the seconds pass. And it becomes more creamy. You're gonna start to get that ylang ylang in there, that jasmine in there. And ultimately the dry down, of course, you know, fragrances, you got to give it like an hour, you know, at least half an hour to really see the true nature of a fragrance. But just in that initial spray, when it dried down, what I got was a creamy tuberose fragrance that is very elegant, quite sophisticated, slightly mature. I can definitely see why people become quite addicted to this scent, and that's because there is this very like creaminess to it that just is very much addictive. Like, you want to keep smelling it. I will say, because I like to keep it 100 with y'all, I don't find this fragrance absolutely unique. I don't find it extraordinary. Is my brush drying? Oh, excuse me, okay. I don't find it extraordinary or out of this world unique, but I get why people love it. To me, I love the opening way more than I love the dry down. The dry down is definitely beautiful to me because I find it very elegant. Again, my nose when it comes to tuberose fragrances has changed drastically over the last year, I would say, and I'm starting really to enjoy tuberose fragrances, again, done in the right way. This to me is done in the right way, but I'm not completely head over heels. Does that make sense? I like it. And maybe this is the type of fragrance that the more you wear, the more you start to really enjoy it, which has happened with many of my other fragrances. But just initially, as a first impressions, well, I should say second impression, I do like this fragrance. I do see myself wearing it. And there's something about it that's making me feel very good. Like, I really feel pretty sophisticated and elegant, very put together, maybe there is a little bit of sexiness to her actually, because I am getting a little bit of that vibe. But it's definitely an elegant fragrance. Slightly puts a smile on my face every time I smell this one. Oh yeah. Okay, so in conclusion, this is not a long video. In conclusion, I would say if you like Tuberose fragrances, if that is your thing, this is definitely something that you will absolutely love, just because it's very much that. It is a Tuberose fragrance, white floral fragrance. That is what you are going to get out of this scent. It's warm. It is a spicy more in the opening rather than the dry down. I don't get much of that spice in the dry down. It's creamy also, and the Tuberose in here is slightly mature but not vintage. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. And it's one that if you don't have a ton of Tuberose fragrances, it'll probably stand out in your collection for sure. It is a fragrance that I don't find super complex, so I can see a ton of people really enjoying this one because it is quite tolerable. It's something easy to wear and easy to like, again, if you like white floral fragrances. And I can also see myself mixing this with a ton of other scents just because it's not overly complex, so it won't really clash. But it's sweet in a floral tone kind of way. So it is very, 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 very ultra feminine. This is definitely not unisex. This is ultra feminine. So this is something that I would probably wear for a date night. I would wear this stepping out of the house. It's not super duper duper casual, but then again, it's not something that you have to always be completely glammed up. You can wear this as a casual, dressy kind of outfit, like brunch or a casual dinner. You could still pull this off, but you can also elevate it by, you know, being a little bit more glam with your outfit, with your hair, with your makeup and whatnot. It will definitely make this fragrance a little bit more elevated. So the way you wear your fragrance really does something to it and takes it to another level. Keep that in mind, okay? With any fragrance you have, honey, you wear the fragrance doesn't wear you. I am excited to wear it more and more and see how I start to perceive this fragrance. I'm glad that I revisited it because it's not something that I don't hate at all, but I will be completely honest and say that it's not anything out of the ordinary when it comes to white floral fragrance. But I absolutely love the bottle. The quality is stunning. The look of it is stunning. So I'm glad to have this beautiful bottle in my collection. Can't wait to take some pictures for Instagram. But yeah, guys, that is my review on this gorgeous beauty from the Giorgio Armani Private line. If you guys were interested in this, definitely leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. I will link the product down below in the description box so you guys can go ahead and shop. And yeah, that is pretty much my review. I hope it was helpful and you learned something new and cool today. Leave your comments down below. Give this video a thumbs up as it helps me reach so many more people. And I will see you all on the next one. Ciao!